What up, people? What up, people? We gonna jump right into it, man. We gonna follow Nick Shirley, the YouTuber. He be on all the scenes, on all the protests and everything like that, man. And today, I ain't even know. I got to see where they at, but they got an anti Charlie Kirk protest going on. What is going on in the world today? I just people are just so lost.
Something. What do you think about what's going on in America right now? You're just vibing.
So far, and my lifespan kind of pretty good actually.
Okay, that's great to hear. We're gonna speak with this lady in just a sec, everybody.
The history of the current president of the United States.
Thank you. Keep up the great work.
Injuries and
Nick, these people are full of hate and insecurity. Rip Charlie. Keep exposing them. Easy content, LOL. Hey, thank you very much. My friend from Argentina, according to his logic, 1 every 3 Muslims are heroes while the rest are mass murderers. Still doesn't make sense to import a group of people where 66% of them take local lives.
He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance.
Jeez, this lady's got a whole entire essay she's reading. All right, we'll move over here to this lady.
And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them.
How close are you from being done to reading?
It's the Declaration of Independence, man. You know how it is.
Reading the Declaration of Independence.
For the accommodation of large districts of people.
I was just asking how much more longer she has to read in. Guys, I'm getting parched out here. This dryness. Ouch. Yeah, we'll cross the street right here. And then we'll also be going inside of Amfest today as well. Oh, it looks like we got a little protest what's going on? What's up, we got? Let's see. How are you guys doing? I know, we just wanted to see what was happening. Baby Jesus hates racists. Where are you guys coming out today from? Your home. It's weird.
Phoenix, so they in Phoenix.
Racism won't fix the economy, this guy.
Baby Jesus hates racists.
Trump's a pedo. What's your guys' sign say? We are not Charlie. No Christo fascist hold here, the sign says. How's it going? Nice to meet you. Yes,
these people just be coming up with they come up with their own wordplay. Like, seriously, what did that just say? They coming up with their own wordplay.
Oh, great. Thank you. Oh, the stream sniping. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys were able to find me and say hi. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here today as well. Have you enjoyed the festival? Or what would you call this? A festival conference?
Yeah, conference, I guess.
Yeah, how have you enjoyed it so far? It's been good?
It's been really good. I had to miss yesterday, but came on Thursday for opening day.
Awesome, bro. Well, thank you so much, Asher, for watching. Tell your mom, God bless your family. Let's see if we can get some people in debating out here. All these protesters are too afraid to actually talk. I'd be interested to see if they actually have anything worth saying. What's good? We got Gino on the camera today.
The Nick Shirley.
How's it going?
Hey, Gino. Very nice to meet you.
Great. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. They're insulting us a little bit. The moment they insult us, they hide behind their sign.
You want to debate?
Dog swag is on the honey right now. Look at his swag. It's on the honey.
On stream?
On stream?
Yes.
Who?
Any of these protesters.
If we get me, I think Taylor's over there.
Yeah,
Taylor's over there.
You want to get him? Let's see.
Let's do it. Let's do a first time one.
All right, let's find somebody to debate. All right, here we go, everybody.
Oh,
What's your name?
My name is Blake Midell.
All right, Blake Midell. All right, do you want to do the racism won't fix the economy or Trump's the pedo?
I don't know. Let's keep it short. I don't do much debating, but we can try.
All right.
We can try.
All right, let this young man. Baby Jesus hates racists.
These guys already hate me over here.
Really? Let's see if these guys will talk to us right here.
Let's see. They had some stuff to say about me earlier.
Excuse us. How's it going, sir?
I'm just curious.
This guy. Wait, you're here to protest. We're giving you the opportunity to speak, yet they won't speak. What's going on? Turning Point USA.
So you see, they lashed out at me earlier, and then when I tried to respond, have a civil conversation with them, they hide behind the sign. Very, very shallow.
Isn't the whole point of protesting to let people know your opinion?
Right.
Definitely. And they should be out here. If they do want to make a difference, if they want to further progress their cause, they need to be actively talking to us. This right here isn't actually going to fix anything. It's just riling more people up, causing more violence.
Very true, right? If they were to try to build some sort of common decency or have a common ground, they would be speaking with us versus putting music trying to get our videos taken down.
Yep, they want you to get copyrighted.
And that's what I don't understand. Like, how are y'all protesting and trying to prove a point? I mean, I know they know who he is, but Nick Shirley, he don't even be combative in his takes on stuff. You know, he just like to hear people other stances, and it's like they just be shutting them down.
They keep turning
like,
on the sirens. I don't know much about the sirens.
Stop
but,
the Nazi
you know,
shit.
it's very, very.
Let's see if this guy with the Trump's
Turning point. Big's white supremacy.
How you doing,
Man,
sir?
Is tripping.
Sir, with the sign. Could you tell this man why you think Trump's a pedo?
Katie Johnson.
Sorry?
Katie Johnson.
Katie Johnson.
I've been looking at Katie Johnson.
It's kind of hard to hear at the mask. Anyway.
Katie Johnson. That would be one of the main reasons. Obviously, his connection with Jeffrey Epstein.
Did you see the new files that came out the other
they're
day?
redacted.
Yeah, what'd you think about like all the photos that started coming out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sir. The train was coming. Of course.
Like Bill Clinton was in the hot tub with the victim.
Absolutely.
We saw that photo come out yesterday. How
Yeah.
do you feel about Clinton?
Oh, I mean, Bill's a creep. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not like anything new that we don't know that. And I agree that whoever knew about that too is in the wrong as well, including Trump, who was friends with Bill for years as well. He knew about this and he didn't speak up. He didn't say, hey, I got evidence, or say, hey, I know they have evidence of him. Or, he could have done it his first term as well. When they arrested Jeffrey Epstein and he mysteriously died under Trump's presidential.
You guys hear this guy?
So, I mean, he's connected. He's connected somehow. Do I know 100%? No, I don't know 100%. But sadly, this is what people will stop and listen to and look at. It's gotten to this point where you have to be this upfront and vulgar. I don't want to be.
I do have one question for you. That being, besides this take right here, do you support any of his policies for the country? I don't agree with everything.
I haven't seen much that I do agree with. Personally, I haven't seen, especially this second term. I have not. Maybe stuff on the first term, sure, when there was a little bit more restraint. But this time around, I don't see things getting better. I see them getting worse. You know what I mean? I think, he talked about releasing the Epstein files during his campaign. Did he talk about that?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden he says, oh, it's a hoax. So, like, that's not just slapping me in the face. That's slapping the people that voted for him in the face, where they're like, hey, we want that. And then he says, nah, never mind. Like, just forget about it. That's a slap in the face.
Personally, I think more than just him, there's potentially large campaign donors for him in the files, which is a bit more of an obligation than himself. So,
and I agree that should be added as well. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And that goes for Democrats as well. That goes for Republicans. Anyone that is going to be touching children or is known or there's evidence, they should be outed. They should be arrested. They should be held accountable, and the victims should get justice. No matter who it is, even if it's not politicians. If it's your favorite musician, that's not okay either.
Are you saying there is credible evidence of this?
I mean, I know there's some photos they released that had Mick Jagger in photos with Bill and Epstein. So I don't know. I don't know if that was just a dinner or he's part of it. So I would like to. I would like to
says,
see
shame on you for being here, women and minorities. Do you see that one over there? A lot of women out here.
But the good thing is about
Very reversely sexist and racist. Look at that. She's assuming that you cannot be a conservative if you're a woman or a minority.
That is true.
I don't feel that way, but I do feel that it's nice that in America, still at least right now, we can all come together and talk. We can have a conversation.
Yeah, we appreciate you for being a protester that will actually have a conversation. For instance, unlike these people over here, they just started blasting their music.
And I agree. There's some people on both ends where they want to stir up trouble, and I think there's good trouble and whatnot, but that doesn't help us as Americans. Doesn't help us as a society. I'm getting worried. The reason why I'm out here is I feel like it's getting to a point where pedophilia is gonna be just accepted in America. Like there's some people that, or even like there's some people like their favorite musician. They find that stuff out and they say, no way, that can't be true. But if the evidence is there, we need to be like, hey, that's not okay, and we need to hold them accountable.
Just curious, what motivates you to come out here today and protest?
You know, I kind of thought we were past this stuff. I kind of thought the Epstein files and more evidence would come out on all of them. And that includes Biden, honestly, I'm going to be honest, not having the balls to put them out. And that includes Trump not having the fucking balls to put them out unredacted. So I think both of them don't have the best interests of us,
I
Americans.
also don't think it's completely his decision to have the files redacted or not.
Well, here,
There are
we got
multiple people.
All right.
Dan Bondi. It's her decision. And she's supposed to work for us. But it doesn't seem like she's working for us. It seems like she's working for one person.
Well, the good news is the truth will come out in due time, and I do really
hope so, man. I
respect
do
you.
hope so.
We're gonna speak with the
Coming
lady
out
who is.
here and having a civil conversation versus hiding
That-
behind a sign.
That wasn't
Like Cyrus
convincing
in my
at
face
all.
was-
I ain't learned nothing from
Look
that.
at that. Huh?
But
Look
I
at
love
that.
how
Look
they
at that.
show
Like
love.
Kirk and his guys, it's improving policy through conversation, not hiding behind a sign. I
Right.
appreciate
Of
that.
course, man. You guys be
Thank
safe.
you. Thank you,
Have a
sir.
good day.
Appreciate it.
Sure.
All right, we're gonna go back over, talk to the lady with the Constitution map. The lady, or the lady reading the Declaration of Independence. Who's reading?
Nick, great
Pleasure.
guy. Very nice meeting you.
Thank you. Nice
To see you again
all.
soon.
Young men with bright futures. How's it going? All right. You're from Canada. What brought you out here today?
I moved to Phoenix in the last couple of months.
Okay.
But what we were talking about is just how the last 5 years I've been jumping through the hoops of getting licensed, getting my visa, waiting in line, going through the process, paying all the fees, and finally coming here after 5 years, and also not wanting people to be able to jump the line and come here illegally.
How's it felt seeing so many people come through the border, just literally like a few hours away from here,
Yeah.
and then you doing it legally, and now the word of immigration has been weaponized
Yeah.
so much.
Well, obviously it's unfair, but I honestly think that that's one of the things Trump has already sort of fixed. And I think the average American, despite what you see on TV, agrees that having an open border doesn't make sense. And I don't think that.
How much more time do you think it prevented from you from getting your visa or your citizenship because of the mass immigration that took place?
I've never thought about it that way, honestly, of the time that the CBP was having to deal with all that so that my application was not getting processed. But I'm just grateful to be here now, so I'm not going to worry about that.
Nice. Well, appreciate you for being here and being happy to be here. What do you guys say, Booker T?
He had one other really good point. He wanted to explain because he said people that are here, like if they said, let's move to Canada, they'd be like, great, the healthcare in Canada is so awesome. But what did you say
true.
about going to the doctor there?
Okay, yeah.
What's
So
the truth about free healthcare?
the truth about healthcare in Canada, I can give you an anecdotal example. I work as a dentist. My dental office in Canada was about 100 yards from the hospital, literally across the street. I had a patient that was having an emergency. We called 911 for an ambulance. It took 45 minutes for the ambulance to arrive at the dental office, even though I could see the ambulance bay from the window. I went in the ambulance with the patient to the hospital and waited to see a doctor for more than 8 hours until the patient finally decided that they were sick of waiting for a doctor. They were feeling better. I didn't want them to drive home because I was worried that, something might happen. So I ended up walking back across the street to our office, driving them in their car back to their apartment, and then walking back to the office and driving myself home at like midnight because the patient wasn't willing to wait to see a doctor, basically.
Wow, so free healthcare is not the move.
Free healthcare is, in my opinion, not better.
So that was the best example you can give about the healthcare in Canada off that one situation. He didn't even say nothing about the healthcare. He talking about how long it took for the ambulance to come get the dude from the dental office, man. What is wrong? Like, people don't know how to explain stuff, or they don't think. Like,
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Let's go talk to the
I guess that taught us
Yeah,
a lot
of
about the healthcare in
Oh,
Canada.
My kids are huge fans of yours.
amazing. Let's tell them hi.
That's exciting seeing you
Awesome.
here.
Thank you so much, sir.
Keep up the good work.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's go talk to the lady who was yelling she's reading the Declaration of Independence. Yeah, let's do it.
I see you all the time, for real.
There's a
Bye.
lot of love.
Appreciate it. Yeah, how's it going?
Good.
Let's see.
We got green light. 5 seconds. Independence.
The study of state of Maine. I just, vexillologically speaking, I don't really like the current Maine flag. I think this one's cool.
What's that mean, vexillologically speaking?
Hold on, I
Thank
got to see the
you,
beginning.
thank you, officers, for being out here today. Let's move over to this side. Oh, we got 5 seconds. I want to talk to the lady with the Declaration of Independence. I want to ask you about your flag.
So this is the first flag of the state of Maine.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm originally from Maine.
Oh, cool.
So this is the first flag of the state of Maine. I just, vexillologically speaking, I don't really like the current Maine flag. I think this one's cool.
What's that mean, vexillologically speaking?
The study of flags, like flag design.
What would you do different with the flag
I
of
would
Maine?
do this. The current flag of Maine is a blue field with the state seal on it. It says Dorigo over the top, which is the state motto. Dorigo is Latin for
First
I
person
lead.
I've ever met from Maine.
Look at her glasses,
Yeah,
y'all.
Maine, the state of Maine, if I remember correctly, and my numbers could be wrong.
What do we know about
but I
looking
think
at the
state of Maine
glasses?
itself is smaller than Phoenix, or at least the Phoenix metro area.
Super liberal.
Population-wise.
Oh, population. Oh, okay. I believe it. I've never met anyone from Maine. And what brought you out here today to come out and protest?
Well, I don't like the organization Turning Point USA. The people are cool. You know, the people out here, they have more in common with me than we have apart. But the organization and their organizational goals,
What do you not like about the organization what Charlie Kirk represented?
Well, that's kind of a loaded question. I disagree with the ideology of the organization that he started, but I agree with the concept, right?
Okay.
So Charlie Kirk said, he said, like, we need to have conservatism in education, right? If you want to create a conservative political future, you need to educate people in the conservative way. You need to start when people are young. And I agree with that. If you want to educate people, you got to start when they're young. It's going to be really hard for me to learn Mandarin today, but if I was 3 trying to learn Mandarin, I'd have a much easier time, right? So I agree with him.
Am I missing something? Is this a dude? Tell me, is this a dude we looking at? Tell me that in the comments. I'm getting like a man vibe
on that. I just disagree. We disagree ideologically speaking. So I didn't have an issue with Turning Point when they started, but they have morphed far beyond what Charlie Kirk was supporting and what he was standing for. And now it's just a grift. It's a scam. And they're grifting these people out of their money. Like their revenue is $85 million, $25 million of that's executive salaries. And if I was giving my money and 25% of it was just going in someone's pocket, that would bother me. And
so why don't it bother y'all about these Somalians in Minnesota that stole over $10 billion of dollars? You're talking about 25 million to 10 billion. That's a big difference. You should be in Minnesota protesting.
So I'm trying to convince these people that they've been conned and that we can still disagree about stuff, but you don't have to be part of this.
And it sounds like you don't even got a problem with Charlie Kirk.
Shouldn't be allowed to make money.
They should be legally allowed to. I just don't think people ought to give to them.
Yeah, because for instance, if you provide such a service to so many people, I don't think there should be a cap on how much money you make. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
So, I think that's just kind of wrong in like a thinking standpoint. It's like being mad at somebody for making money when they're providing such a large value for so many people. Like, look how many people came out here. We had, like, my cameraman today, he's a 15-year-old from Philadelphia. And he felt inspired to come out here today because of what Charlie Kirk did. So I feel like when people get angry at people for making profits or for succeeding so much is not
But you have a
right.
question, though. You're interviewing me.
Yeah, so
You're
I know, but I'm just asking, like, what's wrong with that? But then, because I don't think it's wrong for someone to make more money.
You're still processing. What is your question?
Yeah, so why do you have a problem with them making a large salary, for instance?
So that's she way of saying you don't agree with Nick, but you know, you could tell like that was the way of the she.
I don't have a legal.
That's what you talked about.
I don't
That's
have
what
a
you
legal
just said.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have a legal challenge against them making large profits. I have a problem with people being conned by them. Like P.T. Barnum, he said a sucker is born every minute, right? He has the legal right to sell snake oil to people and sell them tickets to his 3-ring circus. And if people want to pay, hey, go for it. That's America. That's capitalism, baby. But I think people ought not to want to spend their money there. I think people ought to spend their money elsewhere.
Ought to.
it's their choice. We have the freedom of choice.
Yeah.
So that's the choice that I would counsel people to take.
Okay, great. This is Caitlin Bennett, the legend. How are you doing?
Nick Shirley.
How are you doing?
How's it going?
We got a lady from
I
Maine.
interrupted your interview.
What?
I interrupted your interview.
Oh, all good. I would love for you two to have a conversation here on the live stream.
Absolutely. Oh, we're live streaming. Okay.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Nick Shirley. Hi, Mom. Who's this?
This is our cameraman from
Oh,
Philadelphia.
that's
today.
amazing. Well, welcome
15-year-old
here.
came out here all the way from Philadelphia on his own.
Yes, I'm sure you guys know who Nick Shirley is. He goes out and tells the Portland Antifa to quit touching him, right?
Yes.
Don't touch me. Hmm?
Which Portland?
I don't go to Portland. He goes to Portland.
Which Portland?
Oregon.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
crazy
from
there.
Portland, Maine originally.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So
I have a little bit of home pride, right?
Yes.
I care about my Portland too. My Portland's pretty cool too.
yeah,
you know?
I've never heard of Portland, Maine. So
it's the biggest city in Maine.
is it?
60,000 people.
I
Yeah.
don't really know anything about. You know what's crazy?
We're a
This
50 state.
biggest city in Maine is 60,000 people.
That's wild.
In Michigan, the Somali population is 80,000, 80 to 100,000 people. Isn't that crazy to think about that?
Yeah,
They
it's
take
crazy.
up the size of an entire city.
Mhm.
That's insane.
This is the weirdest interview I've ever been in. No one's asking me questions.
Oh, I just want to. Do you want to go back?
No, you're live right. You're live right now. I
Oh,
want to
let's go
see. I
live.
want to give everyone what it's like live. Caitlin
Oh,
Bennett
okay.
style.
Yeah. So basically just asking people out here what they're protesting today. What brought you out here?
I'm like I told him, I'm protesting against the organization Turning Point USA, not the people here on the street. People here on the street, most of them, I can't speak for everyone, but most of them have more in common with me than we have difference.
Okay.
Right? I think they've been conned by an organization who's selling them snake oil in the form of the type of Christianity that they like,
Okay.
the type of Christianity that makes them feel good about themselves, the type of Christianity and political ideology where they don't have to change anything about themselves or where they don't have to examine themselves. And by selling that product to them, it's a very enjoyable product, right? Just like someone selling fentanyl is an enjoyable product to the user for a little while, right?
Yeah.
But then eventually it's destructive.
Did you go more into depth with that when you say they're being conned into the type of Christianity? Can you be more specific about what they're being conned into and what you think they should be practicing as Christians?
Yeah. Well, I don't have I'm not the Pope, right? So I can't tell Christians exactly what to believe, right? And
The Pope
only
don't either.
covers one sect of Christianity, but I'm not a religious leader.
Obviously.
I've read the Bible a couple of times, and Jesus is very clear in his words about feeding the hungry, teaching the ignorant, clothing the naked, visiting those in prison, being nice to strangers, right? The story of the Good Samaritan is all about how Samaritans, nobody liked them. Everyone wanted the Samaritans gone. So if you co-opted that story to today, it would be the good Mexican or the good Venezuelan, where nobody wants, we want the good Somalian, right? We don't want Somalians in our town. And then all of a sudden the Somalian goes and helps someone. And it's like, yeah, that's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be good people. I grew up.
Bro, the Somalians they in the middle of an $18 billion fraud for stealing for autism and feed the hungry children. What you talking about?
So I was born in Portland, Maine. I grew up in Springfield, Missouri. And in Springfield is the head of the James River Assembly Church. It's like their version of the Vatican, right? And I went to a couple of their services, and it felt more like a rock concert than going to church.
Yeah, you know what? That's why I'm a Catholic, actually.
I grew up Catholic, yeah.
Yeah, you grew up Catholic, but you're not Catholic anymore? Yeah, well, we'll bring you home one day. But that's exactly why I'm a Catholic. I do appreciate the reverence and the beauty of the Catholic faith. A lot of Protestant churches, it feels like you're in a motivational speech, right? No dissing to Nick's Protestant, audience or anything.
Believe what you believe. Your belief is yours.
Yeah, but you touched on how, we're supposed to be welcoming everybody and stuff like that. As Christians, though, we can recognize bringing in a culture of, non-Christians and cultures that don't abide by even a slither of Christianity or Christian ideology or theology could be dangerous for a Christian nation or Christians in our nation. When you bring over people who believe in child marriage, child rape, committing acts, amazing, incredible, bizarre, and brazen
She's speaking on the
acts of God
Islam.
in Minnesota.
Somali.
That's not something with a culture that we ideally would want over here. Their way of life, their culture, and their religion is not conducive to this country and what the founding fathers wanted for this country.
That's
and not
facts.
even what most people want for this country. The majority the popular vote went to Donald
You're
Trump.
talking at me again. You're not asking questions.
No,
What's
I'm
your
talking with you. Yeah. So a part of dialogue, I don't always have to ask
Well, this is
questions.
an
I'm just
interview.
having.
He said he wanted to interview me, so this is an
Okay,
interview.
well, I interrupted your
All
interview.
right, well, it's all good. You guys continue your conversation. This
Now
lady
she
right here, she's
turning the
all the way out
script.
from
You see?
Utah.
You see?
She's a failed adult
See
star.
when she get
Well,
challenged?
they never made it to the word star.
Sorry, I'm in front of you.
She's a failed. She tried to make some money doing some naughty stuff on the internet. Then she tried to be. Then she tried to become a stand-up comedian in Salt Lake. That failed. She went on Jubilee. That failed as well. And now she's out here on the streets of Phoenix against the life of Charlie Kirk and his organization. So.
And now she's serenading us.
Now she's serenading us with a Deport Melania. Her
you
her
going
nickname's
over to her?
her
'Cause I was
nickname's
gonna go over to her.
Cruella. Go over
You
to her.
wanna go?
Yeah,
Okay,
this
we're
will be
both
some good content right here.
It was nice talking.
Cruella DeVille.
You got a radio so they can.
Her song literally says Jesus. Oh, perfect.
Or do you not believe Fox News? Are they fake news? Is Fox News fake news or real news? Hey, you guys, is Fox News fake news or real news? Let me know. Let me know.
Well, let's bring it down a couple notches. I know
No,
you're
thanks.
smart enough to have a real conversation, right? You're not.
Oh no,
you're
I
not
don't know how to
stupid.
talk. No, I'm stupid. You're right. I'm absolutely stupid.
Right,
I
you
can't.
said it,
I'm
not
a
me.
woman. I'm a woman. I shouldn't even be out here. What am I doing outside of the kitchen? Women aren't supposed to work. Women, no voting,
Oh, is she
no
working right
talking.
now?
Working on the block.
What is wrong with people, man?
It's nothing new
People
for
is
Chelsea.
crazy, dog.
I love the idea that like you're going to try and weaponize who I like anything against me, dude. I love who I am.
I know
I
you
love
do.
who I am.
Who are you? Tell the
Chelsea
camera.
Gods, obviously.
Yeah, but who is Chelsea?
Who is like singer-songwriter, creative, comedian, activist, all-around badass, total awesome girl.
What other careers have you?
Myself.
Well, that pretty much sums up
Do you
the
not
left
believe in
right
yourself?
there. Yeah, I believe in Jesus.
You don't believe in
Christ.
yourself?
I put Jesus Christ above myself, so I believe that I can do good things, and I believe that I'm a strong person who can go out there and do a lot of cool things.
You don't think Jesus would want you to like yourself?
Yeah, no, I love myself because Jesus loves me, right?
Oh, yeah.
But you
Oh, no,
say
I love
that
myself because Rumpelstiltskin loves me. That's a great question. Yeah, my Lord and Savior Rumpelstiltskin tells me that if I do everything that he asks, then when I die, he's going to teach me how to spin straw into gold. And I won't know until I die, though. So I'm just following all the tenets of Rumpelstiltskinism here now. And yeah, I guess you're right. I only have any worth in this world because Rumpelstiltskin told me to. Otherwise, I don't have any value. You're right. Okay, I understand.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, we just have different religions.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
been
it
your
feels
most,
like it feels like we believe
what's
the
been your
same,
most
but we
successful
have
venture in life
different-
so far?
My most successful venture in life so far.
I've seen you went from your one career, then you did stand-up comedian for a little bit in Salt Lake, and now I saw you on Jubilee recently.
Well, how long do you think it
Congrats.
took me to be
So-
where I'm at right now? Like, because I actually
don't
just
know.
started doing this not that long ago. So how long do you think would it take for a person to be like doing what I'm doing successfully? How long did it take you before you're like, oh, I'm really doing this successfully?
That took me a few years actually.
Right. It took me less than a year. So
How old are you?
40.
What?
That's right, America. Yeah, that's right. You don't even have to be 13 to be
Married?
hot. No, I'm divorced. Yeah, I divorced my husband because he became a QAnon MAGA freakazoid. And divorce your
Wow.
husband, ladies. Leave your husbands if they're MAGA. I know you're gonna put that online, and I love it. So thank you.
Is it true or not true that you do have a
This is crazy.
what would you call like?
This is crazy.
Never mind. I don't want to get too much
Yeah,
in personal
thanks.
life
Yeah,
of
no, I
Chelsea,
appreciate
'cause
that. Yeah, I appreciate that because, like, realistically, I'm a pretty nice person. I really believe in others. I believe in humanity. I believe in kindness. I believe that the world should be better. I think 67% of Americans living paycheck to paycheck is disgusting. I think the fact that it went up from 60% of Americans to 67% of Americans within 1 year of the Trump presidency is scary. It's dangerous. Those kind of things are not helpful for everyone. The fact that most Americans are feeling poor is not an acceptable situation. You know, I don't think anyone feels that way. And to hear the President of the United States say that unaffordability is a lie, that affordability is a scam, well, that's not true because every single person who's coming to this event, most people are feeling the pinch of unaffordability in the United States of America. And it is a problem. And it's not a left or a right problem. It's an up versus down problem. And we need to band together as people and be on the side of others. We need to be on the side of each other because trusting billionaires doesn't work out well for anyone. I don't care if it's 1880 or if it's 2025. There are no billionaires who are doing right by regular people. And we need to understand that. I don't care if we don't agree on abortion or if we don't agree on everything, but we can agree on the fact that life should not feel like a struggle. Normalizing struggle in the United States of America is the antithesis of the American dream. And because I am 40 years old, because I am as old as I am, I know that life didn't feel this way 20 years ago.
You have a necklace that says 666.
Yeah, because it's hilarious. If a $7 necklace makes someone like you feel uncomfortable, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
I didn't even express my thoughts about or my feelings about the necklace. I just noticed it.
Yeah, but I didn't put that on you. I said if someone like you feels uncomfortable because
Who is
of it.
someone like me? What do you mean like me?
I would say fundamentalist Christian.
That's me.
Yes, I think you look like a Christian fundamentalist. I think you are a Christian fundamentalist. From what I know about who you are as a person, I would say that you would
Who
be
am I as a person?
A girl who shit herself at a party once.
Okay, and so that makes me a Christian fundamentalist.
Oh my
No, that
God.
actually makes you a girl who shit herself at a party once. What makes you a Christian fundamentalist?
You
is
see
your
how
belief
stuff
system.
gets started between people when people don't know how to communicate.
Which is
Why don't you tell me? Like, why are you asking me your personal belief
It's
system?
just
Do you want to tell me?
It's just interesting that you are telling.
What do you
you're saying-
identify as?
So you just said really.
What do you identify as?
Take a chill pill real second.
No, what do you identify as?
It's funny that you're able to have
What do you identify
a
as?
smart conversation and talking about the things and the really nitty gritty that you believe in, and you were able to do that. But the second that
I'm not
anybody
having a
tries to
smart
have
conversation with you. I'm asking you what
you
your
were
personal
talking
belief
about
systems
things
are
that you
when you're
believe
trying
in.
to make like some
You
sort of
cannot
judgment about
you
me.
can't have a conversation.
You're
though.
trying to control
If
the conversation and like make it seem like there's some narrative here. I asked you your belief systems.
Yeah.
I've given you the opportunity to say it, and you're
Oh
not.
my God.
You need the
Yes, I put it on you.
accusation
I
that
know
it's
her
your belief
husband
system.
is happy he
What is
gone.
your proof? How do you know anything about me and my faith?
Do you
Tell
think
me
being a
the
Christian
proof of that.
fundamentalist is bad?
I'm not a Christian fundamentalist.
I'm asking if you think that's a bad term.
It can be. Some Christian fundamentalists can
What
be
do you
bad.
not like about Christian fundamentalism? Like, what is it that you disagree with?
Christian
I'm a
fundamentalist.
Catholic.
Oh, you're Catholic. Okay.
Yes. So
Sure.
I'm a Catholic.
So how do you feel as a Catholic knowing that the Vatican does not like what Trump is doing with immigration?
Yeah. So number one, when you're talking about the Vatican, who are you talking
I think I'm
about?
talking about the Pope and I'm talking about the cardinals at the Vatican.
Yeah. So
I'm asking
the
you
Pope,
like how that feels.
I know, and I'm trying to answer you. I first follow Jesus Christ. Okay. And I'm a Catholic because I believe Jesus Christ instituted the Catholic Church.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one true church. That's the one true faith. That's where all Christians should be going to Mass on Sundays, a Catholic church.
Disagree with her with that.
The thing is, when the Pope speaks about things, he's speaking from a Catholic perspective.
Sure.
I do not go to the Pope for my political insights. He speaks on Catholicism and Catholic teaching. He also is allowed to have his own opinions. He's not speaking on behalf of the church. He's speaking on the behalf of him and what he believes in the lens of Catholicism would be appropriate for this. Pope
Who chose
Leo,
him as the Pope?
Hold on,
No,
one
like,
second.
do you think God chooses the Pope or is it like people?
Give me a second.
That's why it's hard to talk to people who don't have.
The Pope also came out and clarified that he does believe countries are allowed to enforce their borders. He has said a lot of things to different people based on different questions. And so, but the thing is, I don't go to the Pope for my political insight. I go to the Pope and I read.
Well, maybe you
in
should
the
go to him for your
catechism.
moral insight. Maybe you should
Yeah.
go to him for
How
your
am
moral
I
insight.
what
Because
morals
he's telling you what the Catholic Church is saying their morality is, and then you're of course refusing to listen to what the Catholic
How
Church says
so?
their morality is. Because
Based
they
on
believe
what?
it. Because I know that Catholic priests are showing up.
She just
at
wanna
these
argue.
immigration hearings. I
She
know that
wanna
they're against
argue.
the Trump immigration policies. I know that the Catholic Church in the United States has a policy against what Trump is doing. So I think
What's
it's
that policy?
What do you mean? Like the Catholic Church policy?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not part of the priest. I
You
just know
said
that they
you
show
know
up.
it's there. Tell me
Yeah,
the
but I know that they
policy.
show up. I know that they show up to
You
these
said
things.
the
I know that
Catholic Church has
the
a
cardinals.
policy.
I know that the bishops. I
What's
know
the
that they're doing
policy?
this.
What's the policy?
I think that you're just on the wrong side of the Catholic Church.
What's the policy?
So I think you should be
What
looking to
side?
the Pope. I
There
think you
is no
should be looking to
sides
the Pope
of the
for moral
Catholic Church.
leadership. And if
There's
that's what
only
he's
the
using
Catholic
to
Church.
show you how Catholics should be, maybe you should be listening to what he's saying
Yeah,
to you.
I don't
Maybe that's a
take-
truth.
I
Maybe
don't
if God
take
put him in
any
his position to
criticisms
say that.
about Catholicism from someone wearing a 666 necklace.
You know what? You said it didn't scare you, but I guess it does.
Yeah,
That's
no,
okay.
you just don't have any
Oh.
credit for criticizing Catholicism.
Yeah, if you wear a $7
Yeah,
necklace
sex
from
workers,
Amazon, I'm not
you
a sex
wear-
worker.
You wear a funny hat.
I'm not a sex
there.
worker. I'm a
Former.
comedian.
Oh, former. Failed.
Yeah, but I'm not a. I think that's so funny that you just tried to diminish me to my genitalia. You're like, Chelsea, I know that we've had this conversation. I know that you're popular online. I know that you're smart.
Oh, you're
interesting.
popular online.
And now I'm just going to
Gosh,
diminish you to
man.
nothing but eating a vagina.
so she was just talking about.
You just made a song about this. She wasn't. You subjectified yourself, sweetheart. You had a song talking about you love anal sex.
Yeah, because
You
it's
were
funny.
no, please let me speak.
I don't
Sit
want
here
to
and
speak
say
to
that
you.
somebody fine to go.
I am.
But to sit there and say that somebody's subjectifying you is ridiculous. It's irrational, and you're looking for conflict. You're over here talking about her necklace and this, that, and the other. It has nothing to do with the issue. All right? And if you're gonna sit here and talk about you love anal sex, listen.
stupid, man.
Backing it up.
And exactly. I mean, you're looking for conflict. You're not looking to start and talk and have a real conversation. Listen to this. And why would you guys feed into this?
She got a song say Jesus.
I mean, what
you
I
hear the
think.
song? She said Jesus says do anal. And she got a 666 chain on.
It's happening to our country for real. Can we walk over here?
Yeah, let's talk to this guy. This guy's very well. This guy knows how to articulate a sentence.
That's sad.
Yeah, one
man.
sec.
That is so
This guy's
sad.
a very well articulated man. We appreciate this.
Thank you. I'm not political, all right? I don't believe in Republican or Democrat because it's not in the Constitution. It's not in our Declaration of Independence. It's just American, one nation under God. Whatever they do as one. The trick is to give us the illusion that there is a choice and that there is a separation, to keep us fighting over these things right here, that keep us not talking about the fact that we're working harder. 5 generations now, we're working harder than our great-great-great-grandparents and our grandparents did, who had no education, who sent their first generations to college. We were on our way somewhere, and then something happened in the 50s. One of the big things I think that happened is they took the Bible out of school. People don't know, a lot of you young people don't even know the Bible was curriculum. And I'm not religious once again, but the Bible gives us a strong moral code to live by. We were family. We were community. We knew our neighbors. Our children played outside, met new friends. Those new friends wanted to spend the night, and they had to ask their parents, and their parents became friends. Today, mom's in the park on fentanyl, and we think they give us this propaganda about it comes from China, it comes from here. They didn't want this stuff in this country, it wouldn't be here. This is a weapon against us. There is an attack on all of us, red, blue, conservative, liberal, it doesn't matter. The American is under attack. Our dollar is buying a lot less. We're working a lot harder for it. We're losing our constitutional rights, whether you realize it or not, a lot through the technology that we're using today.
Yeah.
You know, that's interesting. Can you go more into that? I'm interested in maybe 2 minutes.
No problem.
I actually missed an interview that I was supposed to do, but
Technology, I believe. So in the Bible, and all this is in the Bible, this is all written. Once God gives you the divine eye, you really see it. The image of the beast in Revelation 13 said the beast out of the sea will force all of us to follow the image of the beast. 1950 is when this television came into our home. How do we television? We do it remotely. What are we doing? We're channeling. What are we channeling? A program. Where is the program from? A broadcast. You channel spirits remotely. We as human beings have been channeling spirits longer than ESPN. The people that did it, they said had ESP. It comes from a broadcast. You cast spells. This is witchcraft. This witchcraft came into our homes right after World War II, when all the technology that we use today came into our homes. I believe our government made a deal with the devil for the technology and for the power. I believe when they exploded that atom, a nuclear bomb is the power to release the energy of the star. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you. And Caitlin, thanks for coming on. It's fun to have you on the live stream. And go ahead and subscribe to Caitlin. Where can they find you at?
Liberty Hangout on YouTube and Rumble.
Awesome. Thank you, Caitlin. Where did that guy go? Dude, appreciate you. Well,
thank you. God bless
very
you.
well.
Merry Christmas,
Putting
bro.
together your sentences. I appreciate that.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, let me one sec. There's a meal for you.
God bless you.
God bless you. Merry Christmas. Should we go inside of Amfest, you guys, or should we stay out here? Let's see. Who should we talk to next? Why do you idolize a man who was a racist? This lady up here. She's a woman and she would like to speak to you about your sign, about you saying shame on you for being a woman here. Can you at least give her 5 seconds? Make racism wrong again, your hat says.
If you had the opportunity to ask President Trump one question, what would it be?
Like the whole purpose of being out here today for a protest is to let people know your opinion on stuff. But just speak against it.
What does your sign say?
Yeah, they don't want to show their face, but they don't actually support what they say. How you doing?
Good.
What brings you out here today?
I've been interviewed enough, thank you.
I know, but we're just trying to give more voice to you guys out here. Hello.
I'm not out here for your upvotes, okay? I'm not here to make you popular, thank you.
Oh, okay. Love.
Don't go into the den of thieves!
All right, should we go inside of Amfest, everybody? What's your shirt say? Your shirt also says, geez, we got Milan, we got Chelsea. You guys want me to go back to Chelsea?
How can wanting America to be better, how can that be brainwashing, racist? How can that be anything like that? How can, shame on you for being here, women and minorities. How can that be wrong for being here when we want America to be a better place? When we want America to be the best it can be. We love minorities. We love women.
Don't touch my property.
Oh, sorry. Don't touch the sign. If you're here for a reason, you need to speak about why you're here instead of just cover up your face.
But it's all right. The sombrero. How you doing, sir?
All right.
You're balling out here. You got the sombrero on, the oxygen tank. I love it. What brought you all the way out here? What motivated you to come out here today?
My Chevy truck. I came out to enjoy the day, see what's going on.
Nice. What's your take on Turning Point and the life of Charlie Kirk with everyone coming out here to celebrate it?
Oh, I thought this was just a standard America First rally.
Mm-hmm.
Or not First, America Fest.
Okay.
So you're here to celebrate America. I kind of wonder why you all seem to be disagreeing in there and kind of like who's the biggest, Nick Fuentes got the most, or who's got the biggest viewers.
Yeah,
Thought you were like coming together for unity.
I know, now there's a little civil war
Now, I
going
know
on.
Grandpa's gone crazy. I mean, I understand it happens. But this is what's going to take over for Grandpa. Well.
And who do you think's next right now on Poly Market for 2028? It's between JD Vance and Gavin Newsom. JD Vance is leading right now. Who would you predict wins in
Who would I
2028?
predict wins? Let's wait till we get there.
Do you think, for instance, because it is Gavin Newsom,
What
JD
do you
Vance?
think first? We will invade Venezuela or release the Epstein files?
Well, they released them.
Yeah,
I didn't really love the release because you still didn't get everything.
It looked like that. It looked sort of just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like
So I
that's
mean,
like one thing that Trump has done. It's just like, come on.
I
wish they would have just been more transparent on that.
I voted for the guy. Oops. My mother, GOP. God, if you remember, card-carrying member of the GOP, she'd be rolling in her grave right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You got to have something better.
Should Trump go in and invade
to some old man ramble?
Should Trump go and invade
you
Venezuela?
pay $75 to get into this show?
Did I? Well, I got invited. So
You got invited. So someone paid $75 for. I didn't pay that much to see the Rolling Stones.
Really? That's how much inflation.
That was as an
That's
adult. That was
inflation.
as an adult.
Now it's.
I mean, that's like.
Hey,
I don't
well,
know.
we'll take your word on not talking to a random old man here in the corner. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Nice guy right there. Remind everybody, go to the pinned comment down below and download Poly Market. They just released their app here in the United States.
All right, shame on you for being here, women and minorities. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy, man. I think this is enough content for the day. If anything just happens, I bring it back to y'all guys. But as y'all see right now, so they protested against Charlie Kirk, man. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like the channel, keep me in the algorithm, and subscribe, and I'll keep y'all updated everything that's going on around this world. You feel me? Peace.